Find the vertical asymptote. So you need to find the vertical asymptote or vertical asymptotes if there is more than one. First of all, what is the vertical asymptote? It's basically an invisible vertical line that your graph approaches and gets really, really close to, but never actually touches, never quite reaches. So how you find it? Well, if you have a rational function, the function form type, you can use the same three steps always to find the vertical asymptotes, which is factor, cancel, and set. To find the vertical asymptote of a rational function, the first is factor the top of the bottom. The second is to cancel any common factors from the top and the bottom to simplify. And the last step to take the denominator and set it equal to 0 to find the vertical asymptote. So let's try. The first step is factor the denominator and the denominator. You can't factor the top, but the bottom you can. Factor it's quadratic, but basically the idea is you want to break this into two separate factors that start with x, so x plus numbers times x plus another number. So okay, there are two numbers here. Two numbers here that multiply to 6 and added to 5. Add those numbers would be 2 and 3, since 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 plus 3 is 5. So here we have 2 and 3. And that's all that you can factor and for this rational function. So the first step you factorized. Second step, see if there is any similar terms or the top and bottom that you can just cancel out in this example. There are not any. The top has top different factors from the bottom completely, so you can't do that here in the particular case. So we can move the last step, which is take the bottom, the whole denominator, and set it to equal to 0 and solve for the real zeros for the denominator. So take the whole bottom and set it equal to 0. So will be x plus 2, x plus 3 is equals to 0. And to solve something like this, you may already know this, but you have to take each factor separately and set of these equal to 0 individual. So it will be x plus 2, x plus 3 equals 0. And so x will equals to negative 2 and x plus x equal, x equal minus 3. So take each of these and set them equal to 0 and solve for x. Get x value alone. So x plus 2 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0. Negative 2, negative 3. So the vertical asymptote is equals to x equal minus 2 and x equal minus 3.